Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Lady Beauty. Today I am back with another episode in my foundation diaries. Today we're going to be testing out the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint with Broad Spectrum SPF 15. So yeah, I'm going to be giving you a demo, showing you my application, and then giving you my thoughts on this here Bobbi Brown new skin tint. So if it's your first time here, my name is Melissa. I go by the name Lady M online. If you love all things beauty, luxury, and lifestyle, then be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. So let's go ahead and jump into today's Foundation Diaries episode. All right, so welcome back to another episode in my Foundation Diaries series. Although today we're doing a skin tint, so I'm not really sure if that should be under my foundation diaries, or maybe your girl needs to do a skin tint diaries as well. But nonetheless, we're getting into this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 15. I recently picked this up, so if you haven't checked out my last haul video, then be sure to check that out because I spoke about hauling this particular product. Now, this is my first time trying Bobbi Brown in a long time. Bobbi Brown used to be like my ride or die foundations. Like, I don't even remember the foundation that they had, but it was like the bomb. And then I don't know what happened. They messed around with their shades, the undertones, and it's been a little bit of a challenge. So I haven't really worn Bobbi Brown in a while. So again, this is the Bobbi Brown packaging. I know it's very hard for you to see. It's all white with black lettering. That is what the unicarton looks like. I feel like even when I bring it in, it's still hard for you to see. You can kind of see it a little bit right there. So that's the unicarton. The packaging is very simple, just all white, Bobbi Brown lettering. All the lettering information is in black. This does show you the color of the foundation, and then on the back it has the shade right there. So that is what that looks like. So super cool. I love it. It is a squeeze tube, so I am also loving that as well. I will go into more details about this. I'm going to go ahead and prime. For my primer, as per the usual, I'm going to be using this CALIRAY So Blown primer, and then I'll be back to apply and then just talk about the product itself. So let's get into it. All right, so let's get into a little bit about the product. So it's the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Hydrating Skin Tint SPF 15 with hyaluronic acid. This does retail for $46. It is light coverage, long wearing. It has vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, SPF, and it gives you a natural finish. So what is this product? It's a 2-in-1 buildable skin tint delivering 12-hour hydration while providing long-wearing, natural-looking coverage that's sweat-proof and humidity resistant. So that has some super large claims. Let's see, it's pro vitamin D and cactus flower. Those support a strong skin barrier. Then there's a vitamin E complex, which defends skin from environmental aggressors. Then there's hyaluronic acid and shea butter, which immediately moisturize, soften, and condition the skin. So this SPF skin tint has a multitasking, multivitamin infused formula that melts seamlessly into the skin, while its sheer coverage adapts to a range of skin tones. This formula helps nourish skin while preventing fading, creasing, and settling, while also preventing from UVA and UVB rays. So, I mean, this is like the perfect product. I definitely think, being outside, if you're just looking to look, not overly done, then this may be something that you're interested in. I don't know where this was for the whole summer because this is kind of like what I like to wear in the summertime. So yeah, so let us go ahead and get into my demo and first impression. So I do have this here. It doesn't say shake it up, but how to apply. I like to always read how it says to use. It says use foundations. Obviously, if you're looking just for the lightest amount of coverage, sheerest amount of coverage, then you want to use your fingers. Or it says use a foundation brush to blend into the skin. Start at the center of the face. After applying product evenly, use warmth of fingers to melt into skin. So that's how it says to use it. I think I mentioned this has 18 shades, right? All right, so let's get into it. Again, the shade that I have is Deep 2. Now, as I mentioned, this is a little thick. So because it comes out a little bit thicker, I can see that you may be able to get more coverage because of the consistency. Now, the first time I tried this, I had to say that I did not really like it. The shade was just not, I don't know. I had a dark shade and I feel like it adapted to my skin, or it dried down and it got even darker. And so I was like, oh my God, no. So I took it back. I did film that video, and I was like, I cannot post that because it doesn't even look good. And I didn't really like the product. So I think mainly I didn't like the product because of what it looks like. So I am going in with this new foundation brush. This is the Morphe V102 brush. So it kind of has like, it's kind of on both sides, it's kind of dented in. And so that is what it looks like. I really like the black handles, although this is not about the found. Blending that out. I don't like getting my white bottles all dirty. I still feel like the shade is still a little bit dark. Like, I pull down here. Do you guys see that? It is a little bit dark for me. So I seem like I could still go one shade lighter, but I prefer this over the darker shade because I had rich 1 and this is deep 2. So I feel like I could even do deep 1, but I'm not gonna change it. I think that it's okay. I just have to kind of go in with a light concealer just to kind of even everything out. So yeah, I'm going to finish off the rest of my face and then we'll be back to see what it looks like. I am going to be using this powder from Bobbi Brown. This is the vitamin rich pressed powder and this is in the shade golden brown. So that's what I'm going to be using to set this. So maybe this will kind of help everything just all come together. So yeah, let me go ahead with my concealer and then I'll be back. All right, so finished off with the concealer. I kind of already set everything and now I feel like the color is looking a lot better. Just trying to not have any harsh lines from where the powder ended or my concealer ended and then the product. So now I am going to go in with the powder, the vitamin enriched pressed powder, and just go in and set the face. Now this powder literally doesn't really have any coverage. It's just the best. I have been using this, I mean, since I picked it up and I just love it. It blurs, it smooths, and I have no complaints. I think Bobbi Brown did their thing with this powder. My other favorite pressed powder is the Kosas powder. I think it's their baked something powder. Now, do you see? And then this brush, everything. This is the multi-powder brush by, I think it's Anaïsa Beauty. Yeah. So just getting some more, putting the powder up. All right, so I'm going to go in with my bronzer, blush, do something to my eyes, and then I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay, look at that. This powder, it's probably like my favorite thing ever. So yeah, what do you guys think about the powder now that I have set the face? Okay, so let me finish off the rest of my face and then I'll be back with my final thoughts. All right, so I'm back. I finished off the rest of my face and I have to say, like, I like the color. But this color looks really good. My skin, like, I'm feeling myself. Can y'all tell? But yeah, I love this product. My skin definitely looks done, you know? But what I like about it, I look done, but I don't look overdone. I just look put together. And you can, I feel like if I wanted to go glam, I could as well with this, but it's just perfect. Natural looking. Coverage is definitely more light for real. I do feel like it's buildable, but it's not gonna give you full coverage. I definitely think you can get light to medium coverage, but I just feel like because of the way that it perfects your skin, you're not gonna wanna get, you know, like all the way full coverage or medium to full coverage. I definitely think if you have like minimal imperfections, then you can definitely get away with light coverage. And then if you just needed a little oomph, a little extra, you could bump it up to a little bit medium coverage. Now, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. You saw the consistency. It was a little bit more thicker, but it still goes on literally like a moisturizer. It's so lightweight. It blended out so effortlessly. It was just really good. And to be honest, I also feel like I could go down to deep 1, the shade, because like I think with everything on, it just like blended nicely together. but I also feel like I definitely could go and try deep 1 to see what that looks like. But nonetheless, I'm pretty pleased. I'm impressed. I'm gonna rock this. I'm gonna run some errands, so I'll have this on for a couple of hours. And then in the comments, I will let you guys know what my thoughts are. Like, I feel like this would have been perfect for summer when you just need something light just to throw on to look done up. But even at night, like I would even rock this at nighttime because it does look like I have on a lot. I have on blush, bronzer. I will be sure to list everything that I used today in the comments in the description section below. So yeah, be sure to sound off in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm liking it. Okay, Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown is here to take them coins, okay? All right, guys, that's it for today's video. But before we go, if you aren't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're there, turn on your notification bells because you don't want to miss any of my uploads. All right, guys, that's it for today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.